52 Traders, episode 107.
As there is a saying, the best things in life are on the other side of the fear.
Join Cam every week on the 52 Traders podcast or at 52traders.com to learn how to trade like the pros. This podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not investment, trading, or financial advice of any kind.
What's up, traders? Cam Hawkins here from the 52 Traders podcast. Now, this is an episode of Trading Mentors Match Off. So if you don't know what that is, this is a series where we're following three traders who are listeners like you over the course of several months. And I think we've been sort of 3, maybe 4 months, 5 months into it now. We've been following these traders. We've got Zach, Avdo, pairing up today. They're on the show here, giving us their month 3 update. And they're the first lot of the 3 groups that are coming through the show and giving us their month 3 updates. So I've got to say, it is a pretty epic episode, this one. I wasn't planning to make it an epic episode, but it just happened to be one in the end, simply because I got a little bit on my high horse here, and well, I suppose I was a little bit harsh on poor old Zach. But look, it made for a great episode. And I think you guys will be entertained when you hear it. First things we find out is what exactly happened from last time when we met with them, which was hurricane season over there in Florida. Zach lives in Florida. The Hurricane Irma was just about to hit him. So you guys are actually going to hear that in today's preview of the show and find out what happened there. And then Avdo's daughter, she had an issue as well, and we find out what happened there as well. So, guys, if you don't want to hear that, keep listening, and we'll hear those intros to the show in a second. If you do want to get the full series, there's now 15 episodes, including this one, in the show, in the series that you can pick up here, and it's a great series. There's a whole lot of nuggets. There's a lot of entertainment, and we go quite deep on some psychological issues as well around trading, and it's just so good to see what happens with these guys following the mentors and how they all progresses. So if you do want some extra entertainment in the car on the way to work, you can download it to your phone, no problems there. Listen to it in your podcast app and just listen to it as a normal podcast, running, whatever you're doing. There's opportunities there to listen online if you want as well, and there's links, download statements. There's software you can download. There's all sorts of stuff that comes along with this 52 Traders Trading Mentors Match Off package. So, guys, if you do want to take that up, then you know where to go, 52traders.com/TMM. Now, I think that's it, really. I suppose there is one last thing we do touch on in this show. We do touch on, and it's quite significant, the whole impact of time and trading and the time you need to allocate to it. Now, I'm not going to obviously go into it here because I'll go into it in the episode, but if you do want to save some time, if you do want to save yourself some time in your trading and what you're doing, then you might want to think about automating some of the stuff that you do. And if you're thinking about automation, then I do urge you to go and check out my video on automatemytrading.com, my other website. So that's automatemytrading.com, and in 5 minutes I show you how to build your first trading robot, how easy it can be. Okay, guys, so check me out over there. And do remember to jump on the Facebook, 52 Traders Facebook feed and page. I am doing regular Facebook Lives where I'm giving you a behind-the-scenes update of what's going on here at 52 Traders. So if you do want to get more stuff on the show, then check those out. Sign up to the page, like it, etc., and you can follow those videos. Right, so without further ado, let's first hear from our sponsor, and then we'll get on with the show. Want to save money on your FX trading? Contact Forest Park FX to receive cashback rebates on every trade you place. Same brokers, same spreads, same experience, cashback. Go to www.forestparkfx.international. That's www.forestparkfx.international. Forex trading carries significant risk of loss. Terms and conditions will apply. Alright, folks, so here we are back on Trading Mentors Match Off. We have Zach and Avdo pairing back on the line here for month 3. How's it going, guys?
Hello, Cam. We're doing great. Yeah, thanks. How are you?
Yes, I'm well. Thank you very much. Well, I'm just getting over a cold, but my wife called it man flu. My daughter now thinks there's something called man flu. She actually thought it was a type of flu that you get, and she kept going on about it. I'm like, hang on a sec, do you actually think it's called man flu? And she's like, well, it's man flu, isn't it? It's some sort of flu. I'm like, no, not quite, but quite funny anyway. So guys, we had some dramas last time. We had hurricane bearing down on Zach, and we had Avdo rushing back from hospital with his daughter having an issue with the thumb on her leg, which I gotta say was hilarious to find out what it was. And I talked to someone else about it actually, and they sort of said, and that English wasn't their first language, and they're like, yeah, I got the same problem. I didn't know what to call it. I just thought we just call it fingers on the feet, It's like, what do we call it? Anyway, so Zach, do you want to give us a quick update on your hurricane experience? What actually happened? I'm intrigued.
Well, here where I was, we got pretty lucky. We only lost power for 2 days, and the internet was down for a week after that. I knew people further south in Florida that they were out of power for 10 days. And then internet for even longer. So luckily it was just a bunch of tree limbs came down. The yard was a mess, but otherwise we made it out unscathed.
And did you head out of town, or did you stay in town, or were you made to go?
So that our county jurisdiction told us we were in a non-flood zone, so we didn't have to evacuate. So we stayed tight and kind of hunkered down. Luckily, the hurricane took a path that had a less of an impact where we are.
Yeah, and so was it? So you didn't actually. I mean, what was it like in the hurricane? Was it scary, or just a little bit of a rougher storm?
Honestly, it hit about 11 o'clock at night, so we kind of the wind started hitting earlier, and it's just really, really high winds and a lot of rain. So it's kind of loud, but it's not where we were. I guess it was maybe around 70 mile an hour winds, but we're at the eye of the storm. It was up in 140. So we only had half of the hurricane, so to speak.
Yeah. 70's, I think, pretty typical for where I live. Actually, it's quite windy here. And Avdo, your daughter's all right, is she, with her foot?
Yeah. She's getting better. She's walking already, not with full power on her leg, but she's walking and she's getting better. Yeah.
Good stuff. Cool. All right, guys. Well, let's get on with the trading part of the show, which is what we're all here for, to find out how Zach's got on. A month. It's just over a month, I think, since we last touched base. How you've got on with what you're planning to do within the last month, and can someone remind me what it was you were actually planning to do? Maybe Avdo, if you got that outline there. Okay, folks. Hope you enjoyed that show there. Now, if you do want to hear the full show and all the others, and get some entertainment in the car, then all you need to do is jump onto 52traders.com/TMM. You'll find links on the site. You'll find a link in the description here on your phone. If you're on your phone doing stuff, then you'll find a link to get access to it. And look, it's less than $50, okay? It's less than $50 for 15 episodes at the moment, and it carries on throughout the year. So you got entertainment going on throughout the year, trading entertainment, to find out how these guys go. And look, as a member, there might be future stuff that comes up in the coming years, because we can follow these people. We can follow these guys, these three traders, see what they did and where they ended up. It's always good to follow that real life story of where people end up in this industry. Right, so before I leave you, coming up on the main podcast, we have a trader next week who goes deep into psychological stuff. And I've got to say, this is up there with one of the best episodes, and I'm actually thinking of putting this one up there as one of the best episodes of the show. So I've got a few in the best episodes category. This one is probably going to go up there as well, because it was just so good. This guy had so many nuggets, I couldn't believe it. So guys, keep an ear to the ground for that, and if you want to get access to that in full, just become a pro member. Okay guys, see you then. Bye.